It's the Texas weather discussion video for Monday, the 11th of December. I'm Donovan Neal. We remain warm for today, but a cold front sweeps through during the middle of the night tonight, which will cause temperatures to go on a roller coaster ride for the rest of this week. Let's take a look at it. Here's the water vapor satellite view. That cold trough that brought all the snow to much of the deep south has now lifted out of here. In North Texas, we remain pretty nice and dry. Here are the temperatures: 451, Arlington 34, DFW 42, mostly in the 30 to 40 degree range. And the good news is we won't stay like this, like what happened last Thursday and Friday. We should actually warm nicely into the mid 70s. Still way below average for this time of the year, way above average for this time of the year. Across the nation, most places across the nation are pretty much below freezing at this point. Go to the Four Corners region and northern Nevada, where they're in the teens in some places. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with that for a while. Watch warning map. We have fire danger issues for areas in the magenta, which includes most of Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, and northern Oklahoma. We have wind issues to the north of that, and we have continued winter weather advisories for the northeast states. Otherwise, in Texas, things are pretty quiet on the convective outlooks. Most of the country remains in a cold, stable air mass, so we shouldn't see severe weather issues for quite a while now. Here's average rainfall for the next 7 days, and you can see nothing for much of North Texas, and we remain pretty much dry for a while. So here we go. Here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at noon at 500 millibars. This is about 18 to 20,000 feet off the ground. That trough that brought that cold air is now in the northeastern states. Heights are just slightly above average where we are at, and that's a pretty dry look. Again, we warm to the mid 70s with abundant sunshine today. And with the cold front coming through on Tuesday morning, it should be a much cooler day on Tuesday. Again, we start the day pretty much in the 40s, but we warm only to the low 60s. Very comfortable day on Tuesday. Wednesday pretty much the same thing. Actually, we start the day in the low 40s, but we warm to the low 70s at that point. So basically, we go on the roller coaster. We start the roller coaster of temperatures starting Tuesday and pretty much Wednesday. Thursday, pretty much on Thursday, same thing. We start the day in the upper 30s and then we warm to the low 60s. Same thing on Friday, and as the weekend begins, we pretty much stay the same thing. We pretty much say the same thing for both days. On Saturday, we start the day in the low 40s, and then we end up in the low 70s. And same thing on Sunday. A surface front associated with a cold front passes through our area. We still need a few runs in to see whether or not we get some rain with that, but again, we pretty much stay the same. Here's a week from today, Monday the 18th of December. We have troughing mainly in the northeast states. We have zonal flow aloft, and we remain pretty quiet and dry. Here's the end of the forecast period. This is Thursday, the 21st of December. We have troughing in the northwest states. Heights are about where they should be for us, and that's a pretty benign weather pattern. And the numbers, you can see numbers for the next 15 days leading up towards Christmas. Temperatures go on a roller coaster for the rest of this week. Really for the rest of this week, and we pretty much stay above and leading towards Christmas, where we cool down a little bit. We pretty much stay above average for this time of the year. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll have more in the blog. The next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and if you can, catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.